Hi everyone, it's Lauren back with Jennifer Green at Studio K Training. So I just got off a very long flight from New York and my lower back, my SI joint, and the top of my thighs are really tight. So this is what Jen taught me, which is an amazing pose, and this will release everything. So I encourage you to try it with these silks. So what you're gonna do is place your silk, you can do this with the rope as well, and place it on your lower back, kind of right around the SI joint and the sacrum. So you're gonna walk forward, I hope I can control my speed, here we go. And then you're gonna draw your shoulders to the floor, make sure this is low on the sacrum. You're gonna extend your legs wide in an Upavista Konasana, there's a yoga terminology, Sanskrit. And then you're gonna wrap your legs around the silks. So once the feet are together, you're really in almost like a modified shoulder stand and a Supta Baddha Konasana. It is absolutely wonderful, right Jenny?
Yes.
So I'm gonna roll my shoulders underneath, I'm gonna draw my shoulder blades into my spine, and now I'm gonna go for the bradle stretch. So this is gonna release, oh my God, the back of my knees, which are so tight. And then here we go for the ultimate hip stretch. So this is releasing the entire hip area and the attachments here from the pelvis into the top of the quadricep, which is super duper tight. This feels like heaven on earth. And then the pièce de résistance. Jen is now, I think, a distributor for this.
Hyoervolt.
It's a Hyoervolt. So I'm gonna get a jolt of massage into my tight area. So here we go.
We're going to start right at the top of the hip flexor, right above the pelvis, and just kind of start with a little massage and release into there. And then we're going to work all the way down the leg as we go down the whole fascia, the whole IT band, as we get into the knee and over here. So the hip flexor, as it goes through the pelvis and attaches to the L5, 4, and 3. This is a good way to really get a stretch. You okay, Lauren?
Yes, can you go to the top of my quad?
Yes, we're gonna work our way
Just
down.
working way down.
Yes.
And so yeah, my issues are the SI joint, which I've actually had since my pregnancy. It kind of comes and goes based on how little I stretch, how little I do my yoga, and also sitting for long hours on an airplane. So I encourage you, if you are flying for your spring break, to get up every 20 minutes, stretch your legs. I actually like to do some squats too. But this feels amazing because now she's on my tight IT band. Oh my goodness gracious. This machine is incredible. Now on the quad. And if you do a lot of squats like I do, I tend to do them too far forward into my knees, into the balls of my feet. What you really want to do with the squats, right, Jen, is to lean back in your heels.
Yeah.
And let your butt move out so you're not taking it into the quads and building the quads. So you can build that good butt.
Yep.
Right? That feels incredible. So now I'm going to go to the other side, but I'm going to bring the leg
Go
back up.
wide. Rehook.
Rewind. Establish the lift in my chest and go to the other side. First, I'm going to take my leg out to stretch the back of my knee and the adductor.
Ooh, we could even take this opportunity to work on the hamstring,
Yes.
behind the knee tightness.
Yeah. My hamstrings are so tight. It's my least favorite place to stretch. It's very hard for me to extend that muscle, and then my knees start to bend and I just get super tight. Also from a long ski season, which I don't think is over yet.
Yes, and all the
Right.
sitting makes
Yeah,
this tight. So
absolutely.
relaxing and stretching and fascial massage.
So what does this do if you have injuries from skiing, like meniscus, tears, things like that? Is that safe to use for kneecaps? And
Yes, anywhere you have, built up scar tissue, tight fascia, this gets deeper into the muscle with a higher vibration and helps you relax. And then with your good yoga breathing,
Right,
allows
imagine
everything
breathing.
to get longer. But we all want to feel good, right? So if you
Absolutely.
can commit to stretching and massaging at the same
Right.
time.
You know what this beats the living daylights out of is that foam roller. I have several sitting in my yoga studio that I just look at every day. I actually use them sometimes when I'm teaching, but I really get to them myself between doing my red light, doing my other stretching and other training, and now doing my Hyoervolt. This is amazing. I encourage everyone to get one of these.
Last thing said about this, super quiet. We can even have a conversation.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
So for the final minute or so, I'm going to take this into my Shavasana, and then we'll kind of turn it off. I'm going to, again, bring the soles of my feet together. I'm really going to set up like I was really in a corpse pose. I'm going to roll my shoulders back and down, extend the palms up to the ceiling, close my eyes, visualize my third eye, and then really take my breath down to a very, very quiet, relaxed state. Namaste, everyone.